Hey guys, welcome back to Finley's farm. So today I thought I'd bring you along with me into the garden to plant some winter/autumn crops that will be ready to harvest for about next spring. So today I'll be planting two varieties of cabbage. One is the red drumhead cabbage and the other one I've completely forgotten its name. I forgot to label, which was silly. And then the other two things are some lettuce, some red indigo lettuce and some iceberg. And then last but not least, cauliflower, some May star cauliflower. So I'm going to be planting the main crop, which is the cabbage, about 45 centimetres or 18 inches apart. And then I'm going to be interplanting the lettuces in between the cabbages, which is more of like a secondary crop. I'll also be covering all of our cabbage and lettuce because we have quite a bad pigeon problem and they love to come and eat the tender leaves. Let's get to planting. So let's start by planting our red drum cabbage. And I'm going to do one row of the red drum and then one row of a variety I can't remember the name of. So I'm just going to take my trowel and dig a slight hole in the mulch, which I added just before planting. I added quite a thick layer of mulch. It's just garden compost that I've produced myself. So now that that's in, I'm just going to move the compost back around the plant and firm the plant in. And I've I've moved the plant into the right direction that I want it to grow. Now I'm just going to carry this on for the rest of the row. So let's go on with it. So to fit all the brassicas in, I'm going to be interplanting the cauliflower in the middle of the two rows of cabbage, just because I've kind of run out of covered space. I know this is all going to be covered and protected, so I'm just going to put the cauliflower down in the lane that I'd usually walk in if it wasn't covered. So that's all the brassicas planted. Now let's plant the lettuces in between all of the brassicas. So that's all the cabbage and lettuce planted in this covered bed. Now that's all there's left to do is to water and then cover. Just before I put the cover on, I'm going to add some eggshells just to deter any slugs. Because brassicas especially are very tempting to slugs, and because of the wet weather that we're having, slugs are more active. So if you just take the eggshells and scatter around the lowest point of the plant, the sharp edges just slightly deter slugs, or so I'm told anyway. Now let's cover the bed. And now I'll just weight it down with some bricks to make sure it goes nowhere. So that's that, all my brassicas and lettuces covered up for the winter, ready to be harvested a little bit through winter and then into spring and early spring. Thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe and turn your post notifications on.